So, as I explained in my Ratchet and Clank video, I think it was part 11, I made the mistake of not checking that my microphone was being recognized. So now I have to add in the commentary in post. So, yeah, that was the camera messing around. That was just me messing with the camera trying to fix it. Because I think my analog stick, my right analog stick, unfortunately has stick drift. And I don't exactly have $70+ lying around to get a new one. So yeah, we're gonna head into the jungle now. It's really cool that when they made this game, they were like, you know what? Everybody liked Rebirth, but it looked too samey. Like everything was metallic. You were always in like a factory or in a weapons depot or a corporate office. Here you get to go to the desert. We have been to the grasslands, and now we're heading into the jungle. It's like a Mario game. You're a ninja. You flip around and shit, but it's a truck that gets you about to hurl.
Oh, I meant to say, there's a village up this way. Fancy popping in? The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
Sure, let's. Cloud? You okay?
I feel like I've been here before.
Yeah, I brought up the fact that I was planning on doing all the summons I've come across, at least the first three, in like one massive video, because I haven't really used them all that much. Like sometimes I forget that you can even do summons. Now that I have a good understanding of how this game's mechanics work with like, because the newest mechanic here was synergy, and all the new characters you get to play as. But once you get those like figured out, the rest of the game is no snap really, especially if you played Rebirth or a remake. I gotta stop doing that. Because there's remake and rebirth, but then sometimes I want to say remaster. But this might be the coolest region so far. Like, I like the atmosphere, I like the music. Yeah, there it is. I really hope this is all recording just fine.
What is it?
Because I'm doing this in Vegas Pro right now. Ooh, why is it lagging?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after.
Yeah.
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities. You wouldn't believe.
Oh man, and we get to see some Kate Sith gameplay, I think.
Why did I even ask?
Why is it lagging? I don't understand. Why are they doing that? Hopefully I'll make this mistake again. I wanted to do this again, but you know, there's always a chance that could happen. Just because I get complacent in my recording setup and I think everything's just fine. I had to do it. It was right there. Plus it would save me on backtracking later on. Now, if I remember right, I think there's one more party member we have left to recruit. I think. And I only know that just because, like, I came across pictures of him. No spoilers or anything. I knew there was going to be at least, like, 9 members. We get the first 5. We get Yuffie. We get Kate Sith. That's 7. So 8. 8 members.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah, the cat fights with a musical microphone. And when you get 1 ATB, you can summon his Moogle to fight. Now that dice is why I increased his luck. Because the Moogle will have differing attacks depending on which side the dice land on. And another cool thing is that you can get off the mount at any time and have Kate Sith and the Moogle fight together or separately. So if my luck is really up there, I don't even need to put Kate Sith and fight all the typical materia.
This cat has 2 faces.
Two-faced cat. Are they calling him a robot?
The late president believed the bigger was always better. Small went against his philosophy.
Doing well, huh? Some 9-to-5 nobody you are. Sure your name ain't Stamp?
Pretty sure. Aye.
Like my Jack.
Wow, they're only now thinking that he might be a spy for Shinra. Why bring him this far along? And he's been nothing but helpful. Then again, that could all just be a ruse. It's just to get your trust. Is Kate Sith a plant by Shinra? Tell me in the comments, if you bother to comment. Ow. Ow.
Did you know, Cloud, that forest chocobos use mushrooms as springboards?
Yeah, I need a whole new chocobo just to get up there. Hold on a second. Okay,
Come along.
back to recording.
Village of Gongaga awaits.
It's about time. We're freaking starving.
So wait, she's been complaining about having the hurl this entire time, and now she's suddenly hungry? That is not how that works. But you know what? Considering you guys been on the run for what seems like days,
Are these? They
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you will be starving at some point or another.
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
Yeah, of course Red would sniff him out. He's got that Wolverine style hearing.
Passing through.
I do like the added detail that when you encounter a new character, the game puts a question mark over their heads until you actually get to learn their names. It's a nice touch.
Who are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here?
I wonder if the Buster Sword
Not to survey the reactor,
is a
I
thing
presume.
for
No, just to study
all
it.
Class A soldiers. Because I'm surprised nobody acknowledges the fact that Cloud is holding up Zack's old sword. Even when I'm switching it out, they acknowledge it as Zack's sword.
Aw.
Like most of the time, I'm pretty sure they only look at him because of the soldier outfit he
I'm
wears.
Sisney, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Come on.
You know, when Kate Sith first joined the party, I was afraid that him and Red were not going to get along. But no, they're fine.
Our village is a quiet one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, it'll be quiet for now, at least until Shinra tracks us to this
We
location.
don't get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose.
So, I now figured that when I start doing like other types of videos, like discussion videos, I can just use this software to record over whatever footage I put up. I just need a script by my side to make sure that I'm accurately like portraying my thoughts and stuff. Yuffie.
Thank you. So what is this?
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure. It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided.
Why bother building all these freaking reactors if you're not going to take care of them?
Cheap as well.
Like, seriously.
This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
At least they didn't kill everybody in the village, like they did with Barrett.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
True enough, man.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't they say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free.
How nice of you.
Don't
For
mind
somebody who
my
doesn't get that many visitors.
I'm, gonna take a look around. Seriously. Get some rest, okay?
Now, before I did that, I wanted to look around the village and see if there was anything else here. Because normally when I get to a new town, like, all the members of my party will have conversations that I can engage with, and that will usually deepen my relationship with them. You know, now that I have you here, part of me was wondering if I had messed up during my date with Tifa, because I wasn't allowed to get on the sky deck. Not, yeah, I think that's what the Ferris wheel thing. I didn't look into it that much because I wanted to see if I was. I didn't want to get spoiled. But I know you're supposed to be able to ride it. But I can't remember if I was supposed to ride it then, or was it something I had to come back to later.
This also means you can gather more detailed intel about the desert for me. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
There's my boy Snaps.
This must... Hey there. Good to see you again. Since you're here, mind if I snap a pic of a fun guy with some fun
Okay, that was a bad pun. Also, what is with this pose? Every other pose he's done has been like an action pose or something, but that one's just...
I'm supposed to shoot the freshest Gongaga mushrooms.
That's a pose that Aerith would do, not something Cloud would be doing.
Make the most of the opportunity and all that. Let me know if you find anything picturesque.
Oh wow, I got some new stuff I gotta check out. Wow, that's a lot of new stuff I gotta check out. Okay. Yeah, as I'm recording this, I'm checking like my messages and my emails. And yeah, there is a ton of stuff that got updated I gotta look into. Look at this Irish pub.
You're always welcome at the Gongaga Saloon. If you weren't awake, you are now.
Cloud's reaction to that. This man does not need any more headaches than he already has. Yeah, most of this part is just getting used to this new town, talking to a couple allies. But there is one special scene that makes this part worth showing off.
I am so bored. Bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do.
So,
Stuck
you're
here
wasting time.
But just wait. Oh,
Of course the sun.
I'll get back on the road.
Make you mine. Of course our song would be about getting freaking materia.
I am so bored.
I love an encore. I love those
Good song.
choices.
Funny, too. Wrote it yourself?
Finally, someone recognizes my genius. Indeed, the amazing Yuffie is also a top-tier lyricist. Oh, I've got another song. Want to hear it?
Sure.
Here goes. I'll search high and low till I've gathered 'em all.
It's like a Pokemon song.
I'll have orbs.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
I'll
You know I had to go for that the second I found it.
Know what to
And conveniently, it's another star for Yuffie.
but until I can make you mine, I'll just patiently
Wait and dream of you. Now this one's cool because it allows her to do doppelganger like she did with the Hojo fight. And so far, because I've played with it off screen a little bit, doppelganger is my favorite move for her, other than like the ninjutsus.
I could see myself moving out here, living off the land. Be a nice change of pace. Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise. Wonder what kind of stuff we'd end up growing.
Mushrooms, onion, Black Millie, Red Shelly.
Black Millie? Red Shelly?
Now hold on there, soldier boy. You do know they're used in love potions, right?
There is no way love potions exist in this world.
They are.
Then again, gravity material exists, so anything's
I ain't
possible.
playing matchmaker for you, son.
I wonder what the max is for your like relationship status with these characters. Because nobody told me what the scene at the Ferris wheel was, but part of me is wondering if I didn't get it just because I didn't do that Tifa mission with the Queen's Blood player. Because I did every other mission involving her. Or side mission, I should say. That was a side mission. And if that's the case, then that sucks. Because I hate playing Queen's Blade. Alright, this is the scene I was talking about. I see Aerith go into this random house. And I'm like, who are these people?
Oh, Cloud,
Friend of yours? Come in.
please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you?
Yeah.
Zach?
It's Zack's parents. And as far as I know, every time we see Zack, it's like a flash forward. I'm assuming it's a flash forward to us returning to Midgar.
What did you say his name was?
Zach.
Zack Fair.
Zach Fair.
Zach?
And his dad looks a lot like him.
Sorry. No.
See, at this point I was wondering, does Cloud remember Zack and he's lying, or does he really not remember him?
Our son just up and left one day, determined.
Because we know he doesn't remember the last 5 years, so I'm
He wrote us
very
all the
curious.
time,
When I first
Or
saw
he
him, I
claims he
thought,
doesn't remember.
maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zach.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They sure do.
Say, if you do happen to see Zach, would you tell him that we miss him and to please get in touch?
But that makes me wonder,
Of course
if
I
every
will.
Zack scene is a flash forward, then where the heck has Zack been this entire time? Will he run into him at some point during the main campaign?
Don't you think?
Hold on a second,
What?
guys.
Already?
Okay,
At least have
I've been
something to look
interrupted
to for
twice
the day.
now.
Thanks, but we
But
don't wanna
hopefully
keep our
all
friends
this
waiting.
still, like, flows nicely
Another
together.
diplomat.
Man, I feel so bad for his parents. They have no idea what's going on with him, and neither do we. Like, I can't even give them a definitive answer.
Here.
Imagine if none of this was being recorded. I'm just sitting here for 20 minutes just talking out of my ass.
That
See, now the frames are up to
wasn't
70.
very nice of me.
Like, what makes that? I don't know. I should ask my brother. He's a
You remember me
filmmaker.
telling you about
Or,
Zach,
well, he's
right?
studying
At
film.
the
Maybe he'll
playground?
tell me.
How he was my first love?
Yeah.
Yeah, the frames
This
are
is
just
where he grew up.
increasing
Now
now.
that I'm here, it's a lot. So when I saw someone who looked like him, I don't know.
No, that's very understandable. Part of me wishes that I had the patience to play Crisis Core just so I can get know more about Zack. Maybe I'll try it again and see if I can do that game for a Let's Play. Who knows? Things in the mind, you're too hard on yourself. Yeah, you might have crossed the line. Normally the bottom option was the best option, but no, that sounds like the worst one.
It was good for them to get it all out.
You don't want to make her feel bad.
I hope you're right.
So, this Zack guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh? Maybe. He's never given me a reason not to. Any news? Nothing. No calls, no letters.
Oh.
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser.
I thought they were gonna get pissed after
He's a
he said
soldier,
that.
right? And I hate to break it to you, but if he's been gone this long, the man is dead.
Oh, thank you, convenient headaches. Get me out of this conversation.
Sorry. I'm gonna go lie down.
Man, the man is getting worse and worse throughout these games.
Well,
Like, is it the degradation, or is it like the messed up memories that's causing this?
Another time.
See, that line makes me think that he does remember Zack, and he's just keeping the truth from her. Alright, so now that the fast travel was available again, at that point I was like, you know what? I'm going to cut the part off early and then do some side quests. But what I didn't know was...
My, what a trek you must have made to get here.
Oh, God.
The longer you leave these buttes out to dry, the better they taste.
Don't forget to try some of our...
Sorry, I was responding to a text. But no, as I was exploring, I realized that I can only get to like half of the jungle right now. I would need to go to sleep at her house, and then I would get access to actually go to the reactor, because the reactor is the other way, and I can't even get to the other way without getting permission to go explore the reactor. So at this point, I was just thinking, okay, my plan is to just cut off here, be done with it, and that would be it. But yeah, I'm winding down about now because the video's about to end, so I hope this is a nice consolation for not getting like my actual on-screen reactions, but you know, this was the best I could do. But I will see you guys later. Peace.